Howdy everyone, we're gonna do a little spring recipe today, just a quick little one. We're right at the end of our redbud bloom season right now, so we've had kind of a roller coaster spring in Indiana in 2023, some cold snaps, some really hot days, but we've got enough red buds left on our tree here. See, it's starting to leaf out, but we can get enough to do a few spring rolls. So what we're gonna do is try to at least make one just to show you that you can kind of forage and get a little more creative than just like plain old eating the blossoms. So what I've done is pick just a little, I don't even know if it's a quarter cup. It's enough for at least one spring roll because we're just gonna leave as many flowers as we can right now, but I wanted to get this out here ahead of next spring. Okay, we've got a little bit of redbud here. The next thing we're gonna do is forage a little bit of peppermint, and you can see that right here in front of the camera. Now, we don't need a ton of this either. It's gonna be pretty strong. So we're just gonna take a few leaves. Maybe we'll do 4 of them. That should be the ticket. And we'll just pop them right in our bowl with our redbud because we need to give these guys a good Next up, we've got some water boiling, and I'm gonna use some just rice noodles, some really nice thin rice noodles. And since we're just gonna try to make at least one spring roll, I just have a little kind of spear of them. We're gonna stick in this boiling water. And then what we're gonna do is turn the water off boil and let them soften up a bit. Okay, our next step's really simple. We're going to take our leaves of peppermint, and we're gonna take our red buds and kind of get the stems off of them and put them in our strainer because we are going to wash them. So you don't have to be super precious with these, but you don't really want to chomp on any real woody bits in your spring roll. It's fine, but it's not as good, so we're gonna take a little extra care with this. Okay, we've got a little bit of peppermint and red buds in our strainers, so we're just gonna do a little washing. You can do this in a sink too. It's just such a small amount. I didn't want to overpower it with the blast from the sink. Get this strained out. And then we're just gonna stick them in a little bowl to the side until we construct our spring rolls. So our noodles are softening up right now. The next step is we need to, there's some stuff that came out of there. The next step is we need to get our rice paper spring roll wrappers softened up. Okay, I just bought a pack of rice paper wrappers from the store. I've got one on the shallow plate, and I'm going to waste not and use some of the water from my rice noodles to soften it up. It just needs to be in there for 5 or so seconds. And they're a little tricky to work with, so you get used to them after you do a few. I'm gonna kind of get this in there. And then I'm gonna put it on a cutting board to do the assembly. Cutting board. Scooch this over. All right. Ooh, super hot. We'll use our tongs. Okay, notice how bad I am at laying out rice paper wrappers, but it doesn't matter because this is an experiment. So you've laid this out. Now I like to add some other ingredients too. So first of all, we're gonna grab some rice noodles. These here at the bottom. I'm going to make kind of a stubby little spring roll here. Next, I'm going to put my red buds and my mint in here. Kind of spread my mint out a little bit. And then we are going to add a splash of tamari because it's delicious. And I mean a real little splash, so be very careful. Sometimes I use a little spoon just to control it. And then finally I'm gonna add some sushi ginger because it is awesome. And we'll get this out here. And next step, we're gonna roll it up. So this is the hardest part for me. I kind of tuck in the sides. Uh-oh, my wrapper's ripping. It's okay, it's okay. It's still gonna be amazing. Plastic cutting board probably would have been better. Okay, roll it up. Keep rolling because we're dealing with some stubborn rice paper. Ah, come on, buddy. And then we are done. Grab another plate. I'm going to show you the blossoms show through. It's really cute and they are delicious. So there you go. Springtime spring rolls.